Hey friends, how's it going? Welcome in. My name is Ashley, and if you don't know me, I love helping the busy, overwhelmed, overworked parent go from overwhelmed to overflow. I want to teach you how you can make money online without having to trade time for money. So if that sounds good, put good in the comments, and I would love to share this with you. If you're on, say, hey, thank you so much for joining. We got Mike. Mike, how are you doing tonight? Thank you. We've got user36. Thank you for joining. So, hey, how is your guys' day going? What was one good thing that happened in your day? While you tell me that, I am going to read a beautiful quote. I have a little quote Rolodex that says, focus on what you can control. So that'll be today's message. Focus on what you can control. And maybe that'll help somebody. We got, is it Stephanie? Thank you for joining. So hey guys, how's it going? We got James, we got Fred. What are you guys doing right now? Hey Bonnie, thank you for joining. I so appreciate you. So if you guys are new, put new in the comments. If you are OGs, put OG. And if I am new to you and you are new to me, make sure to smash that follow button and go ahead and tap the screen. Thank you so much for the love. Hey Max, how's it going? So let me do this real quick. Okay, I think that works. I was trying to share it out before my live, but I don't think it works that way. I thought I could outsmart the system. You cannot. So we got Rockstar, how's it going? Hey Karen, how are you? All right guys, I'm gonna get into it. So if you guys are new to me, I'm new to you. First off, I'm Ashley. I am a girl mom, construction wife, and I work full-time in healthcare. I'm fortunate enough to work full-time from home, but I was still struggling financially. So I love to teach and help the hard-working parents who just need some extra income. I want to teach you how you can do that, making money online. So if you are on here and that sounds good, if you want a way to make passive income, that's something that you have been desperately seeking and you think, yeah, right, like it's too good to be true, it's not out there, let me know, okay? Because I would love to know your thoughts, your beliefs on making extra income. Because right now, I even talked about it on my last live. We have been trained since we were little to trade time for money. We would always say like, what do you want to be when you grow up? I want to be an astronaut. Well, you tell me, what did you want to be when you wanted to grow up, okay? Because we're trained from being little to just go and do things. Like, I want to be an astronaut. I want to be a firefighter. And we're in that mindset of you have to go out and get a job to make money. I'm going to challenge that belief just a little bit, okay? Hey Carla, we got David, we got Veronica. Thank you so much, guys. So my name's Ashley. If you're just hopping on, I'm a girl mom, construction wife, and I work full-time in healthcare. I was still struggling financially, and that just boggled my mind because my husband and I, we both work full-time. And I knew that there had to be a better way. I didn't want to go out and get a second job. Let me know if you've ever felt that way. You're like, I want to be a good provider. I want to help contribute to my household, but I don't want to go leave my family. Like that was where I was at because I was already working in the hospital in the emergency room. I was getting so sick because they tell you, they lie to you, and they say, hey, when you work in the hospital, you're going to get this amazing immune system. That never happened for me. So I ended up working. I would get so sick. I'd bring all those germs home. My husband would get sick, and he does a physically demanding job. So if he is sick, he is out of commission. That's what happened. He ended up getting sick for 2 weeks straight. We both missed out on paychecks each. Then our kiddo got sick, and I couldn't take her to daycare, right? Because someone has to be at home taking care of the household. So after everyone's getting sick, I'm like, oh my gosh, there's got to be a better way of living. There's got to be more to life than this. I got so tired of struggling financially. If that is you, if you can relate, then put me in the comments. Hey, Lynn, is it Linder? Linder Suep? Thank you for joining. We got Beautifully Flaw. Hey, thank you. Digital Profits. We got Mama T. Thank you so much for coming in. Okay, so I've got my notes just so I can stay on track. But I'm just curious, how many of you guys have worked in healthcare? Do I have any nurses in the house? Doctors? Because I ended up working in healthcare. And for me personally, I had a goal. I just knew I wanted to help people. I didn't really know exactly what that would be. I just knew I wanted to work in the healthcare field. So when I was younger, I decided to go to college. And here's my story, okay? It's kind of a sad story, disclaimer. Let me know if you guys have ever gone to college. If you have, put college in the comments, okay? So I ended up going for ultrasound school, and I just wanted to help people. I thought it would be super cool to be able to scan the babies. I didn't actually know what was entailed with all of it, but it's pretty cool. You learn all about the body organs you can scan with ultrasound, and that uses sound. So it doesn't hurt, it's painless, but the whole process of college was not painless. Hey Ken, how's it going? And you guys, do me a favor, tappy tap tap the screen. Thank you so much, I appreciate it. And let me do one more thing. I don't know if that went. Okay. Just trying to get this out. Okay, there we go. Oh, that'll be fun. I haven't talked to her in a while. All right, we got Jennifer. How are you? So I ended up going to school for ultrasound. For those of you that don't know, it's about a 2-year program. And I went through it. I struggled. There's something about it. I don't know. I don't understand. So here's the thing about me. I don't take no for an answer. So let me know if you guys have ever pushed your way through something because you're like, I'm going to do this. That was me. So I came back. I did ultrasound a second time at a different college. And they let me go all the way through. So I had 1 quarter left to graduate. At this point, I'm in clinicals. I'm working on people. I'm scanning. I'm doing ultrasounds. Well, I get called in the office. And at that point, I just knew like, oh my gosh, just a gut check. Because getting called in the office is bad. Very bad. And basically, I was pulled aside and told, hey, we know that you have put your heart and soul into this program, and you have 1 quarter left to graduate, but you don't have it. Like, you either have it or you don't, and unfortunately, like, you just don't. Like, you either understand ultrasound or you don't. And for me, that was such a pivotal moment that almost broke me, because I had put so much of my time, my money, my dreams were invested in this plan, and yet it was just ripped away from me. So this whole time I'm thinking I'm going to become an ultrasound tech. I was telling my husband, because how many of you have been a student before? If you have, put yes. I was telling my husband, going to college, right, getting the degree, it's going to be worth it. Now we're going to be able to pay the bills. We're going to get ahead in life. That's not at all what happened. So I had to do the walk of shame coming home from clinicals after being told, sorry, that's just not going to work. Like, you're not going to continue. And I had to tell them, hey, they basically told me that I don't have what it takes to become an ultrasound tech. You either have it or you don't. And I was just big alligator tears. I was crying. My husband's holding me. And I'm like, I'm so sorry, because I felt like I let myself down and I felt like I let him down. And that was really hard, because my whole life I had been raised to believe that you have to go to college. That's going to give you the skill set that you need so that you can get the job. But here's what I want to share with you, okay? If you've gone to college, put college in the comments, because you can learn a skill set. But how many of you believe that you can learn a skill without going to college? If you do, put yes, okay? The outdoor mompreneur. Thank you so much for joining. I appreciate you. Go ahead and tappy tap tap the screen. Yes, David says yes. Exactly. So there's so many ways that you can learn a skill other than going to college. Now, I'm going to challenge your belief a little bit further. Do you believe that you can make money online without trading your time for money? Because I had this limiting belief that that was not possible. And that was one thing that was holding me back. So before we get into it, let me know, okay, if you've ever gone to college before. If you have, just to get caught up here, put college. I'm going to talk to you today about digital marketing. And what that is I simply teach people how to make money online. So you can learn the skills to make money online. So if you guys are interested and you know what digital marketing is, put a 1. If you have no idea, drop a 2. Okay? And we'll get into it. So I've got my notes, and if you guys have any questions, feel free to ask. I am an open book, and I would love to share my story with you because that was gut-wrenching. I honestly thought that I was going to get through college. I was pregnant, and it's my one and only, right? So being pregnant and having to work night shift, that was a hard adjustment. That was so hard. And I just remember thinking, like, I went through all of that crap for nothing. But here's the thing, education is never wasted. So I want you to remember that, okay? And thank you so much. Okay, so this is digital marketing. And I basically just got so tired of putting my eggs in one basket. I went to college thinking that that was going to pan out, and they literally yanked it away from me. So I feel like a forced college dropout because I put all the effort in, and it was just something that they said, not for you. And that's okay. You know, God has other plans, and I totally believe that. How many of you have ever gone through something like that? Whether like you put your heart and soul into something and it just didn't work, or you're afraid of failing, or maybe you got a new job and they let you go. I know what it feels like to have that loss and to have it rock your sense of identity. It will rock your sense of security. David says, yes, did Amway for 5 years, totally burnt me out. Yes, David, that's so funny you say that because I remember Amway. I remember that. And also, I'm glad you said that because I have been in MLMs for 7 years. I was spinning 5 different plates, 5 side hustles, because I was ashamed that I wasn't bringing in the level of income. College was supposed to help me get that income. Now I've got a daughter. I want to provide for her. My husband literally changed his job. He is such a loyal guy. He changed his one and only job to move into construction. So now he's having to adjust and adapt. And I'm like, okay, well, I need a way to make money, right? So I did the MLMs. But what I'm talking to you about right now, it's not an MLM, okay? Because that left me burnt out. So I relate to you, David, because it burnt me the heck out. And I remember that I was glued to my phone. My husband and I, we couldn't even watch a movie together. It was chipping away slowly, like chiseling away at our marriage. And that was painful. Hey, Jody, thank you for hopping on. So it was chipping away at our marriage because I wasn't physically present. I was always focused on, oh my gosh, so-and-so is interested in the product. I got to write it down. And then I got to follow up and make the sale. And everything about that started to feel like it was wrong in my situation. So I won't knock it, but I just found a better way, something that worked for me. And what I love is that I was able to find this automatic system. And that literally allowed me to set this up one time using a digital product. And now I am able, hey Justin, let's go. Yes, I'm plugging in and I'm figuring out the story technique. I'm having so much fun. So thank you, Justin. But yes, I can literally watch a movie with my husband now, uninterrupted. If my daughter wants my time, granted, I have to set aside like 2 hours of time, right? But if she wants my time, I'm not having to like push her away because I found a way to actually make passive income without it taking a ton of my time. I am not a slave to my phone. I don't have to follow up with people. There's no cold messaging. In fact, if you guys are watching right now, make sure you hit that follow button. And if you want the info on the digital program that I got that has taught me the skills to make 4 extra streams of income, that just means 4 ways of making money. Because remember how I said I will never put all my eggs in one basket ever again. I did that with college. They yanked the associates and ultrasound degree completely away from me. So that taught me, nope, not doing that again. I'm going to be prepared. So if you want to know how you can do that too, I'm giving you my blueprint, which is step by step for free. Just go to the link in my bio and put your email in. So I found a way to actually watch a movie with my husband and yet get that ding, you just made $300. That's the difference here. You can get something that is automatic. You can get a digital product, set it up one time, and then on the back burner, you're able to make extra income. So let's get into it. How many of you know what digital marketing is? Because for me, I was thinking like, who knows? Digital marketing is like a program that you have to create. Like you have to have all these codes. I was so wrong. You can literally get a done for you program. So it's going to give you step by step everything that you need. Imagine getting digital products that you don't even have to create, yet you make 100% profit. That was something that appealed to me because I got so burnt out from all the side hustles that I was doing. I did not want to throw another party, messenger party, track anyone down, like try to make a sale. I just wanted to live my life and be mom. I wanted to be able to be the best mom that my daughter deserves. I wanted to date my husband and have fun money. And I remember after just being on the struggle bus, my friend had made a post and she said that she just made $600 going to the dentist, like sitting in the dentist chair, and ding, she made $600. I was so jealous when I saw that post because I'm over here like, school didn't pan out for me, so I'm not an ultrasound tech anymore. And then I'm like, all I want is fun money, and we're on the struggle bus. I want to go get a cup of coffee from the coffee stand, because I don't know about you, but I love iced white chocolate Americanos. So good. But that $8 a day, that adds up. And so I just remember there was something within me that snapped. And I was like, I'm tired of just constantly working. Like we both are working full time, yet it's all going towards the bills. Like there's no fruit of the labor. There's no fun money. So when I had that pivotal moment, I told myself I would rather raise my level of income than go without. And I don't want to have to go out and get a second job. It should not be like that. Can you guys relate to that? If you can, just put yes. Hey, Carla, thanks for joining. Hey, Nana. And so that is what led me to this. So I'll be honest, I watched my friend and I didn't do anything because I'm like, yeah, right. Like how can you make money when you're like taking your kids to school? How can you make money when you're sitting in a dental chair? Like how the heck does this work? Well, guess what? It was so simple. All I had to do was click on the link. So if you guys go to the link in my bio, click on it. It'll give you step by step the information. And it'll give you 4 different options to take a look at. So what this is, you guys, digital products are simply a way to market anything on the digital space, online, on your phone or your laptop. So here's what's really cool. And I wonder if I have, okay, we'll grab this. I think it's just a notebook. It's not the best example, but I want you to imagine, oh, here it is. Okay. I want you to imagine creating something, okay? But in this case, you don't have to create it. What if you can get your hands on a digital product? Like right here, I have a journal in my hands. My kiddo, I don't know if you saw that. She was drawing all over it. But I have a digital product, okay? So imagine getting this. I could send it to you in your email. You could click the link and then you could literally have this in your hands. So how many of you get overwhelmed by the idea of creating your own product? That was me. I was so overwhelmed. I was not there. I literally wanted to get something that would make me money that I didn't have to put a ton of time into. Here's the cool thing. You can get a digital product. I literally got a program that gave me 4 different options, okay? So if you want to see them, just go to the link in my bio. It's the first one. You click on it and put your email in. I need a guinea pig, okay? So someone go ahead and put their email in and I'll show you on the back end how this automatic system works. But here's an example. If you wanted a digital product, you could receive this, okay? Let's say you pay me money and I can send this to you. Now you literally have your own journal and affirmations that you don't have to create. This is just an example. I didn't create this one. So if you received it, you could download it, you could stamp your name on it, and now you have a way to sell this and make money. So that's exactly what digital marketing is. I love to explain it this way. I used to sell makeup for 7 years, and I would have physical products like this. I would have to go to the post office. So this automatic system with digital marketing saves me from having to get a physical product. I don't have to ship it. I don't have to weigh it. I don't have to figure out how the heck to fold it in the box. And I don't have to spend that money to send it to someone. So isn't that incredible? You can literally get a digital marketing program. It teaches you everything that you need. It's going to teach you step by step. And I was amazed because when I decided that this was it for me, I couldn't afford it. Absolutely not. Dreamwork, thank you for joining. So, and yes, guys, tap the screen. Thank you for the love. I so appreciate that. My goal is to get this number up to 10K. Let's do it. Woohoo. So, I forgot where I was going with that. I got so excited. But digital products, that's right. So you can literally get started. I didn't have the money. Like I said, I could barely afford a cup of coffee, but I knew that if I didn't change something, I was gonna snap. So I looked at it. I went to the website. I checked out the 4 options. I could only afford the passive pay one, and that came with 2 streams of income. So I told myself, I don't even know what the heck this is, but I see my friend, she's a stay-at-home mom, and she's making like, ding, you just made $300 taking her kiddos to school, $600 going to the dentist, $900 when she's just swimming with her family. And I'm like, that's what I've been looking for. I've been literally looking for passive, like truly passive. And this literally gives you the automated system. So you get your website, you get to customize it. Remember how I said you used to have to like write down a product and who wants it? I don't have to do any of that. So if you guys are interested, go to the link in my bio, put your email in. If you're going to be my guinea pig, say me, put me in the comments, okay? Because I will show you. So whoever's willing to do that, I'm going to show you on the back end what this does, because you don't have to be the one to write things down. This will keep track of anyone who has ever put their email in, and that is something that I get to keep. So that is my business. No one can take it away from me. You know how they were able to take away my ultrasound associate's degree? They could yank that. Well, when you have your own business, no one can take that away from you. So I love that. Let me show you what you get. So I love the automation part because I can now be swimming with my family, and it's happened, you guys. I've been working my full-time job from home, and even though I'm working my actual job, I got a ding, you made $900. How did I do that? I wasn't like having to stop my job and then go answer a bunch of questions. It's because I use the automatic system. So when you go to the link in my bio, you just click there, you put your email in. Once you do that, it's going to give you an email. It's going to redirect you to my website. So this is what it looks like. Can you guys see this? You just put your email in. And then after you do that, we have Gayla. I love that name. Such a beautiful name. Okay, here is the program. So if you guys are curious about the 4 different options that you can get so that you can literally have the skills to make money online and get step-by-step videos, you can check this out. There's a bunch of testimonies here so you can hear how average people are winning. And then you'll see pictures of me and my husband. This is about me. But there's 4 different options to choose from. And you'll become a licensed reseller, so you get licensed. And it's a bunch of stuff on here, but you can take a look at the different programs. If you are needing a pay later option, that's what I needed. Go to the very bottom and there's pay later options so that you can pay like $50 a month. That's what I ended up having to do. But there's the Launchpad, Passive Daily Pay, Digital Mastery, and Legacy. So see 1, 2, 3, 4. If you continue to scroll down, it'll break it down step by step what you get with each one. But I thought that was amazing. Hey, we got Death by Lipstick. Hey, Jaunty. Thank you so much for joining. So I've just been explaining how I love having this automatic business because this is working for me on the back burner of my life. I get to help other hardworking people that are parents, they're doing what they were taught to do, like work hard, make money. But I want to pivot you. I want to literally challenge your mindset and let you know that you can be paid for your skill, not your time. When I started, I did not have a skill, like whatsoever. I needed a way. And so by getting this digital marketing program, it gave me this skill set. And now I can make $100, $300, $600, and $900. That's 4 ways of getting paid. Whereas before, without this, zero. I had no way to get out of the financial pit. So let me ask you this. If you are working full-time, is that what you want to do forever? Or do you have a way out? I needed a way out. And so that's why I looked into the passive income. So here is how it works. If you guys want to know cost, put cost. If you want to know the 2-hour workday, drop a 2, okay? And I'll also answer your questions. So if you guys are on and you're like, how does this work? I'll definitely show you. And I'll navigate so you can see. So while I'm waiting for 1s and 2s, or what was it, cost, or the 2-hour workday, tell me in the comments, okay? I'm going to show you a little bit of the community. So you also get access to 55,000 people in the community, and you're going to have step-by-step training. I love this because I've had a nurse. She came and asked me, she's like, hey, are you sure that I can do this? Because I work graveyard shift. And I'm like, yes, I can help you. Because here's the thing, it's already there for you. You just plug in at your convenience. You have everything you need. You guys, I was able to set this up in 2 days. I got my automatic system working for me. In 9 days, I made my money back. And that was so cool because I was doing dishes. I was literally just able to tend to my household, and I got a ding, you made $300. But here's what I want you to know. It's not a company paying you. It's literally going into your bank account. And do you have to do what you're doing right now? Do you have to go live? Hey, David, that is a great question. We recommend going live because that's how you can actually make a connection. But if you don't like going live, you will also learn how to do copy paste free ads. So that's an alternative to going live. I personally haven't done that. I need to actually dig in and learn something I want to learn. But that's one of the reasons why I was like, heck yes, I want to know. Because you get the digital marketing program, you're going to learn copy paste free ads. If you go live, I think it will help you a lot quicker. But that's totally like up to you because it's your own business. But I do think it helps because people want to know you. So that's what I'm putting out there. Okay, so the 2-hour workday. Or do we want to know cost? We got Manny in the house. Hey, Ronald. So let me know, would you love passive income? Have you been looking for a way? Because for me, I did not want to leave my family. I got tired of having to just constantly be not present. That's what was going on. I wasn't present. I was feeling like I was a candle just burning at both ends. But this literally gave me the freedom and the hope. I remember I wanted to go on vacation so bad. And my husband, he's a construction worker. So he was like, I can't afford that. I'm like, well, I can afford like a little bit, but then we've got our daughter, you got the flights, all of that. And he's like, I would have to make what I make now, save that, and then save the cost of the vacation. And that's when I got in my head and I was like, it's never going to change. So that's why I started looking for a way. I want to go on vacation. I want to do that with my husband, someone I love, and not have that like pending forever. So when you get a digital product, you can set it up one time, and now you have 4 ways of making income. So my 2-hour workday, you guys, all I do, number 1, okay? Put a 1 in the comments if you would be willing to make a 5 to 7 second video. And it could literally just be you staring out a window. Maybe you're like, I don't know, playing with something, and you put words on the screen. If you're willing to do that, put a 1, okay? The second thing is you can go live. Would you be willing to go live? Not would you like it, but would you be willing to go live if it meant that you could average $900? Because you're going to have ways to make $900, $600, $300, and $100. you make 100% profit based off of the program that you get. So that is, I'll get into that. Okay. We'll get into costs a little bit later. The third thing is plugging into the community. So I showed you a little bit of what that looks like, but plugging in, you literally get to learn from the best of the best. Okay. And remember that this is automated and you have a way to make 4 streams of income. So you literally get to learn from millionaires. Michelle is my mentor. She is amazing and she keeps it real. She breaks it down step by step and you get these amazing videos that are like 5 minutes long and it encourages you. You get a living, breathing program. That means that you get to ask your questions. You get the aftercare. If you decide that you're like, yep, I'm in, I want this, then you are not left alone. You don't have to fumble. Like, the training is there, the help is there. This is a global program, so you literally can get access to help anytime that you need it. That's happened before. I put my question in the community, and I was used to MLMs, guys, where I'd have to wait forever for someone to like see and then answer my question. In this community, I put my question in, and I kid you not, within like 2 minutes, it was answered, because that's the power of a big community. That's also proof that the blueprint works. So that was the third thing. If you're willing to plug into training, then that's what's going to help you grow, because self-development is also part of it. So if you're willing to do those 3 things, put yes in the comments. Teresa, thank you so much for hopping on. I appreciate you. Okay, and then we're going to get into cost, okay? We're saving the best for last. I love this because being a busy working mom, I totally get it. Not everyone has the income. In fact, I could barely afford a cup of coffee. I wanted a vacation, and there's just no way that that was going to happen. So I started looking into this, and I couldn't go all in, no matter like how bad I wanted it. So I love that there's options. There's a 100, 300, 600, and 900, okay? This is amazing because you make 100% profit. Compared to when I was selling lipstick, I was making $8. I would have to sell so many to reach my goal of 5,000. It was insane. Now I can literally reach a goal with just 7 people. It's fantastic. So when you make 100%, this is what happens. If you get the 100 program, that's the launch pad, it comes with just that, and you can make $100. You're going to learn the skills from it, and it's all broken down on my website, okay? The 300, the one that I got when I first started, because I couldn't go all in. I wanted it so bad, but I couldn't do that because it just wasn't in our budget. I decided to go with that one. That one comes with the 300 and the 100. So you're getting 2 streams of income. That was the coolest thing because I literally made $100 in my sleep because of the automations. It's amazing. If you get the 600, it comes with the 300 and the 100. So you're getting 3 streams of income that are working for you on the back burner. But here's what I will say. If you have a goal and you're like, I literally need to pay off debt, I have been looking for something like this, then let me just remind you, okay? There are coaches out there, and I have purchased a course from an amazing coach. She charged $10,000. I was lucky enough to get her coaching program for $5,000. I was willing to invest in that because I believed that it was going to get me the results. But sadly, I didn't get everything that I wanted. I wanted to learn automation. I wanted my emails set up for me so that it would work. And I was left to just figure it out. So I invested over $5,000, and I'm saying, like, save your money, because you can literally get this 900 program, and it comes with the 600, the 300, the 100. When you are all in like that, you tell me you're going to reach your goal so much faster because you have a way to make all of that level of income. In fact, when I had the 300, I got so jealous because the friend that I had purchased from, she started getting like 600s. And I'm like, oh my God, like that's so cool. Because the one you get is what you can make. So here's the coolest part, and I get it. If you don't have the money, you're a struggling, hardworking parent, I commend that. I got the 300. I wanted the 600. Here's the cool thing. You don't have to pay an additional 600. You pay the difference. So I literally was able to stair step my way to get the one that I wanted because I wanted it so bad. But what's so cool is that you're going to learn digital marketing. You're going to learn the skill set from each of the programs. It's much like an online college course, but simple. I want you to imagine setting this up on a weekend, and now you have your automatic system running for you. And you're going to learn the skills to market on all social media platforms. So now you have 4 income streams working for you. And it is amazing. Let's see. Oh, thank you, Manny. Hey, Manifest. And we have amazing people in this community too. So that's another perk. It's just fantastic. People are not selfish. They're not out for themselves. In fact, the more you give, I honestly believe the more you get. So here's the cool thing, and I'm just going to take it home, okay? I went into this so panicked, worrying about how the heck are we going to pay our bills. I was getting sick all the time from working in the hospital. I couldn't take my kid to daycare because she was sick. And then we were just missing out on paychecks left and right because we just couldn't go to work. We physically didn't have it within us to go to work. So I looked into this and 0 skills, guys. 0. I was down and out. I was feeling awful about myself because college didn't pan out. I'm a first-time mom. I now need to provide for my daughter, and I just feel like, where the heck am I going in life? Like, my plan A didn't pan out. So I learned from that. And I had 0 tech skills, and I say that again because after I learned from each of the programs, they were quick and simple. The 900 taught me how to make my own digital products. You guys, I never believed that I could have my own affiliate program. I learned how to create my own mindset course. Now, here's the thing. I have my 5th stream of income now because it taught me how to do it from the legacy program. I love that I could do that. But now that I have my own thing, that's awesome. That's exciting. But I still love having these 4 products because they allow me to make so much money without me having to put in the effort. Hey, Adele, thank you. Which I still have to go through. Manny, you can do it. It is a longer one. It's more detailed, but I love that. So it was so cool because I'm like, oh my God, it's possible. So I want you to imagine if you have ideas, if you have your own business, or even if you just want to get something that you can stamp your name on, you can make 100% profit. It's literally made so simple. It's like 90% of the way done for you so that you get your email automations working. That means that you can do this on a weekend. That's what I did. I literally got so fed up. I remember the moment I snapped. I was in my office and I was just like, I'm done with this. Other people, like I watched my friend. I'm like, how much money have you made now? And she's like, $10,000. I'm like, holy crap. Why am I sitting back waiting? Like, this is crazy. So I snapped because I got so tired of only having $50 left. That doesn't do much, right? So I wanted money to make memories. I want to go on Airbnb vacations. I want like real vacation. So that's why I literally sat here and I was like, I got to change it. Like, enough is enough. So I stayed up like all night. I was so excited. I went through step by step, got my automatic system done in 2 days. I was blown away because the website is amazing. The fact that you can get paid and you're not waiting for a company to pay you, it empowered me because I went from being a forced college dropout to now I literally can command money because I have a skill set. And it was amazing. So that's what I want you to know is that you don't have to trade time for money. You don't have to continue working 40 hours to make your paycheck. What if I told you you can make your paycheck so much quicker because you are literally going to get the skill that this digital marketing program can give you? It can change like that. You just have to be willing to invest in yourself, willing to believe in yourself. And now there's so much stuff out there that makes it so simple. So I would love to help you every step of the way. this is what I'm doing. I'm so excited. If you guys are like, heck yes, I am ready. I'm ready to get out of the financial pit. I don't want to struggle. I want to say yes. I want to say yes to my daughter because she wants this dress at Costco. I want to say yes to my husband. We can go on that date that we've always wanted to go on. Okay, I'm excited. If you guys decide that you want any of the 4 programs, and there's a 100, 300, 600, and 900, if you're like, yep, I want it, then I'm literally going to be giving you the mindset program that I created. You get access to my community as well, and it's called Mindset Movers. So you'll be part of the affiliate too. If you don't mind, could you give me a follow? Oh yes, Adele, thank you so much. Absolutely. Jonty, oh, thank you. Jonty says, hi, Ashley. Ashley helped me so much with this program. I appreciate you. I'm so glad that we're on at the same time. So yes, if you guys are like, yep, I want this, I'm ready. If you don't have the money to get started, I totally get that. That was me. So that's why I love helping people who just need a leg up. Like you're willing to put in the work, but you're like, I need help. I understand that. So you can choose the 100, 300, 600, 900. There are PAY later options. Some people are literally able to start with nothing. Like they don't have to pay anything and they can choose a payment thing. I think through KLARNA. I'm not sure. But for me, it was like $50. So it's a one-time payment that's going to give you the access to the digital marketing program. And the one that you choose is the one that you can make. And this is what I thought was so cool. With the 300, you're getting 2. With the 600, you're learning how to make 6 figures in 6 months, and you're getting 3 streams of income. If you go all in, you now have 4 streams of income that are working for you on the back burner of your life. You can set this up one time. It is so smart. So that is what I wanted to share with you guys. If you're like, yes, I'm ready, put ready in the comments. I will take a screenshot. I just need to do that because I will give you that mindset program for free. You'll get my mindset course. And I think mindset is everything. So that also helps you with your digital marketing program. So if that is you and you're like, heck yes, put heck yes. And make sure you hit that follow button. Go to the link in my bio and just drop your email in, okay? And that will redirect you to my website. From there, you can choose which one is right for you. I don't know. I don't know if you want to make $100 a day, 300, 600, 900, but you will have the skill set. Now it's time to get paid for your skill, not your time. And that's when life changes. It's literally given me my time back with my family. I can be more present. And it's so amazing when that money comes in because you never know. And it's so cool. Like, you could literally be giving your kiddo a bath and then ding, you just made $300, $600, $900. You just never know. And it's amazing. So that's what I wanted to leave you with. Hopefully I inspired you. I just want you to know that there is hope. You don't have to stay stuck. You don't have to stay in the struggle bus. You can literally change it. You can change it just like that, simply deciding to look into this. I'm not asking for any commitment whatsoever. By the way, I will never cold message you, okay? When I go live, you should actually message yourself and say, this is Ashley. That way you know it's me, okay? Because I will never reach out to you and cold message you unless you message me first. So that's part of the automatic system. I love having something that's working for me on the back burner. But if you want the details, all you got to do is go to the link in my bio, put your email in, and check your spam folder. And I would love to help you. Thank you so much for tuning in, and stay positively beautiful. Bye.